This is the People of Bartlett podcast. I'm Dustin with Bartlett Local. On this episode, we meet Michele Agnew, who has lived in Bartlett since 1989. She operates the State Farm insurance location near Five Guys on Kirby Whitten. Go enjoy your jog or do some gardening while we get started with episode 5, and let's meet Michele. Today we've got Michele Agnew with us, State Farm agent at 6600 Stage Road. That's facing Kirby Whitten, right by the Five Guys. Michele, are you there?
Hey, yes, I'm here.
Michele, how's your day going so far?
My day's going great. How's yours?
It's going great. Have you been outside today?
I have. It's absolutely beautiful.
Michele, tell us about you. What do you do with State Farm? What does that mean, being a State Farm agent?
Well, I've had my own State Farm agency in Bartlett for 18 years, and it's really awesome. I'm so excited that I can help people not only manage their risk, recover from the unexpected, but help them realize their dreams.
Okay.
You know, it's very important to me to help my clients, not only my clients, but offer a safe environment for my team members and help them grow financially and professionally as well.
And what's your day-to-day like in your office? Do you sit in
Day
meetings
to
all day?
day?
Or do you meet with clients all
No,
day?
it's a mixture of things. So I do meet with clients. I do meet with my team members. You know, I am there for them when they need backup, when they need a little bit of help. I have some meetings with the company. You know, just a mixture of things.
Okay. And you said you've been in Bartlett for a while. What are your connections to Bartlett?
Bartlett, I moved to Bartlett in 1989, and, you know, I live in Bartlett. My office is in Bartlett. I go to church in Bartlett. My parents live in Bartlett. So basically, everything in my life is Bartlett.
But you didn't grow up here. Where'd you grow
Oh,
up?
no. I grew up in Whitehaven, which is a very, at the time, very similar community as Bartlett is, in that everything you need is right there. You don't have to leave the community. You know, Bartlett's the same.
You know, what kind of changes have you seen over the years happen in Bartlett?
Oh, wow. I've seen tons of changes. You know, Stage used to be a two-lane road. There were not as many businesses, not as many restaurants. Right now, Bartlett is really flourishing with all the restaurants, the new shops, the new things you can do around the area. Bartlett has always been good about, you know, every single neighborhood in Bartlett has a park, which I think is so important for the community.
All right. What are some of your favorite hangouts in Bartlett? If you were off on a Saturday, where might someone find you?
They might find me. Oh gosh, I love restaurants. I love eating. You know, it happens. We all have to eat, but I like to eat at good places. So I love the Side Porch. I love El Idolo. I love Little Italy. You know, if I was thinking about antiquing or looking for special things, I might go to Southern Vintage Company. One place I want to go to, I haven't been to yet, is that Voodoo Cafe. But that speaks to me. You know, the Creole coffee, the chicory coffee, the beignets, all of that. Because my family originally is from New Orleans, so that's something I need to do.
Cool. So, do you have any hobbies you enjoy? I hear you got a green thumb.
Well, my hobbies have passed, you know, of course, when you're raising children, was everything they're doing. But lately it's been, I love to go to dinner with friends. I normally have had luncheons at least once a week with my girlfriends, my GF. So I'm kind of missing that with social distancing. But what I've recently started, and I'm really kind of excited about, is growing my own vegetables. So I purchased a tower garden because I don't have a lot of extra land. So it was either fill in my pool, which I'm not going to do because that's like one of my favorite hideaways, is purchase this tower garden with lots of herbs and vegetables and grow my own food because, you know, none of us knows, and it's kind of cool.
How wide is a tower garden? Is that?
How wide?
Yeah, is that like 2 or 3 feet wide, or is that something small that sits on your desk?
Oh no! It's huge. It probably is 6 feet tall, maybe a couple feet wide.
Okay.
I've got 28 little portals to put herbs, vegetables, fruits in to grow.
So tell us about your agency. How did you get started with that?
You know, it's kind of funny. I kind of started by accident, which I think a lot of people start in their careers that way. You know, I was newly out of college and I was looking for something to do. A friend of the family had an opening, so I went for it, and lo and behold, I discovered I loved it because I was helping people, which that's always been a passion of mine. You know, people don't really, you know, some people, they buy insurance because they have to have it, okay? And of course, I want to help people that have those needs. They have to have it. You have to have homeowners. You have to have auto insurance. But then there's the other things that, like, well, a business owner, maybe they need disability. What if they're sick and can't work? Who's going to pay for their bills? Or God forbid, somebody dies, you know, who's going to provide that family with income?
Right.
You know, life insurance. And that's just been a real passion of mine, you know, is helping people.
When did you start? But you didn't start as an agent, right?
Oh, no. I worked in an office for 17 years, you know. It's everyday life. My husband was going to night school for 10 years. Then I had children. And then, you know, one day, actually I worked for a pretty amazing boss, Jim Perkins. He's now deceased. But he told me one day, he said, I would never want to lose you, Michelle, but I don't want to hold you back. I think you would make an amazing agent. And I honestly had never thought about that. And so that's kind of, it all happened by accident. It's a blessing. I'm blessed that I can help people. I can help my employees, you know, my customers, and of course my family too.
Was that hard for you just starting out as a new agent?
Of course, you know, a lot of trials and tribulations, and but I had a lot of good support from my family and from my friends, and the company that I worked for, it's a lot different. So, like, if I worked for XYZ insurance company, you have to buy like a franchise, okay? Just like a McDonald's or a Wendy's or anything else. But State Farm, you get appointed as an agent, okay? So you don't have the whole upfront cost. You just have to work really, really hard. As I said, you got to eat dirt for 2 years. And then, you know, but working hard was not a problem because I really had a passion for helping people. So
there weren't a lot of challenges in the beginning, just a lot of hard work.
A lot of nights and weekends, and my kids were young at the time. I missed out on a lot of things, but, sacrifices versus future rewards. I mean, it all panned out,
How long do those nights and weekends go on? I mean, you don't still work all night and all weekend, do you?
I don't, but I'm available if
Yeah.
somebody needs me to, and I respect people and their time, and I meet with people when it's convenient for them.
And was there a time was there an event or something that happened where you realized that this is really going to work for you, that this is really going to match your lifestyle or give you the lifestyle that you wanted? Being
I don't know if there was an exact event when that happened. But for sure, once I got my agency, so I had like a 2-year period where I was like a trainee agent. For sure, once I got that contract and I knew that was good, I was okay.
Okay. And how have you changed since you first became an agent? What's really changed in your life? Or how you work?
Well, practically everything. I'm not the first one there and the last one to leave anymore because I have a good trained team that I trust. I can work more now out in the field. I can visit businesses. I can visit with my customers. I can be out in my community doing things, doing special events. I don't have the same need that I have to be there in the office 24/7 because I have that good team,
Right.
That's taking care of the day to day.
Okay. Michelle, what's something you'd want everyone to know about Bartlett? Maybe something they don't know.
Oh my gosh, I love Bartlett so much. Not only does every single neighborhood in Bartlett have a park, which is amazing, but let's just say you're going on vacation. You can call the Bartlett cops. They will drive by your house a couple times a week just to make sure that your property's safe. They don't charge anything for that. That's just part of being a Bartlettonian. God forbid you're in a car accident in Bartlett. Unlike Memphis, you don't have to pay money and wait 15 days to get a police report. You can just go by and pick it up the same day for free.
Okay.
I love the love and the community feeling in Bartlett.
Okay. I know I do. I enjoy that too about Bartlett is how I feel. We go to the grocery store and see someone we know, and it's just pleasant, I guess.
It's wonderful. My father and mom are in their 80s. They go to the Bartlett Rec Center. They really look out for all the senior citizens. Just so many things about Bartlett that are special.
I agree. Michelle, we're going to move on to the quick fire questions. I know you're kind of nervous about these.
Not really, but go ahead.
Are you not?
No, why would I be?
So for the people following along at home, these are the quick, short answer questions. Sometimes they're just yes or no questions. So let's go ahead and dive in.
Let's
Michelle,
do it.
what is the last movie you watched?
Oh my goodness. You would. I'm going to pass. I don't know.
Okay.
Ask me the last Netflix series.
All right. Yeah, sure. What's the last Netflix series you watched?
I am so into Outlanders.
Okay.
I'm just losing my mind about it.
Okay. And since we're on the topic of movies, who would play you in the movie of your life?
I like Sandra Bullock. She'd be cool.
When are you most productive?
The morning.
Okay. What compliment do people give you the most?
You take care of me.
Which is better, being organized or having attention to detail?
Oh my, you would ask somebody that has ADD with that. So, like it's both none of the above. But if I'm unorganized, I'm kind of organized. If you saw my desk. But I do have a lot of attention to the details that are important. Maybe not all of them, but attention to important details. Let's say that.
If you were stranded on a tropical island, what two things would you want to have with you?
Oh my goodness. Well, maybe like a basketball, like Wilson.
Okay.
I don't know, a radio. I love music. I love, just hearing music, news, whatever.
Do you have a favorite animal?
I like dogs.
Okay. What chore do you hate doing?
Oh my God. I don't mind washing or drying clothes, but the folding and putting away just get all over me.
Yeah.
Like, somebody just needs to show up and do that.
If you could have any three living people over for dinner, who would it be?
Oh, wow. Maybe 3. Okay. So both of my parents, I'm very fortunate they're still alive. They're in their 80s. I would have them, and gee whiz. I might invite you. Come on over. You can come.
Okay.
Y'all come.
And the last one is, what's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Strangest ever eaten. I'm kind of weenie about that. I don't know that I've eaten anything weird. I've had alligator. I don't know that that's that weird.
It's a little weird.
Okay, well, let's just say gator, then.
Okay. And so that's our quick fire questions. That was it.
That's cool.
So, Michelle, what kind of future would you like to see for Bartlett?
Bartlett, I want it to do more of what it's doing. The Old Town Bartlett is getting revitalized. Several of the old businesses that have been empty for years, I'm now seeing new businesses. That's really exciting. Just more community inclusiveness. Okay. Maybe more theater shows, more community celebrations, that sort of thing. Just all about the community.
And Michelle, do you have any questions for me or any comments about the show?
I don't really have any questions. I would just like to say thank you. I think it's great that you're spotlighting Bartlett businesses in our community, and hopefully everybody buys local and support where we are and where we live, Yeah.
So, Michelle, where can people find out about you if they want to know more about your business?
Well, they can call me at 901-372-3792 or on the web, agnewins.com.
Okay. And for everyone following along at home, I'll make sure to put that in our show notes so that you can look up Michele and her business yourself. And I guess that's it, Michele. Thanks so much for showing up and being a part of everything.
Well, thank you too. Have a great day.
Thanks a lot, Michele.
All right.